Cancer, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for February 28th to March 6th. I don't know what to tell you, but you do not want to miss this reading. You got all of the fives. Cancer, this is wild stuff. I can't say I have ever done a reading where all four fives have come out at once. I'm actually a little speechless right now. You are so close to laying down your burdens. You're so close to being done with this cycle where you've had so much, oh man, like talk about a dark night of the soul, Cancer. Cancer, let's get started and see where you're at this week. Along the Fool's Journey, where does Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising find themselves this week? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer. Ooh. The Magician. Love it. You are ready. Love this. The message says you are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. You are the Magician. Beautiful energy for you, Cancer. I love that. Bottom of the deck, for some reason, I haven't been looking, but bottom of the deck for you is Justice. I don't know, you're the first sign that I felt compelled to look at the bottom of the deck. Fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, stand up for your beliefs. Interesting follow-up message. I'm going to keep that out because you're the first sign that I looked on the bottom of the deck of the Major Arcana section here. Interesting. So you're the Magician. Nice to meet you. It looks like you're working on manifesting. You're working on manifesting. You're working on focusing on things and making them expand. You're creating magic. You are creating something out of nothing, or you're transforming something into something else. And you're doing it justly. You are being fair. You're being methodical about it. You're doing what you believe is right. So this is beautiful. You're being authentic. You're tapping into that this week. Okay. We're going to do a Celtic cross for Cancer. Let's see what's going on. Interesting. Overthinking. Cancer. Okay. You're overthinking things and you're fearing outcomes a little bit. Maybe that's why we're seeing the Justice card. This is 8. That is number 8 as well, Justice. So 8 of Swords, you're overthinking, you're afraid. Okay, we got to get rid of that if you're manifesting. We got to fix this. Not fix it, but we got to heal this fear. And because the manifesting is going to be impaired by that. So your obstacle, is that you need to, we need some new ways of thinking this week. That's what's creating the challenge for you is your mind. You're thinking too much ahead or behind the now. You're either too far ahead in the future, worrying about outcomes, that's my guess, or you're thinking about things in the past and going, oh, the past is going to repeat itself. This is going to keep happening over and over again. And it's sort of like you're looping. And you're being guided to really be authentic here. So if that's where you're at, that's where you're at. But it's like it's not serving you. It's not serving you, this way of thinking, Cancer. You're being guided to adopt a new attitude with that Page of Swords. You're in the midst of a mental conflict as you are manifesting something that's authentic. You are envisioning your future, but see, it's in reverse here with the 3 of Wands. That's what's top of mind for you, though, is the future. So you're worried about how things are going to go. There's the Magician on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. So you are manifesting, but what are you manifesting? Now I'm starting to get concerned that you're manifesting your worst fears. Don't do that. You got to stop thinking then. Turn that magic maker off because there's too much conflict right now surrounding you. And these are projected fears. The people around you are freaked out by this ability that you have to sort of envision your future, and they're projecting their fears onto you. And you're surrounded by a conflict of egos right now. You're surrounded by conflict. You better keep all of this close to your chest. I wouldn't be talking about this with other people. That seems to be the guidance. Maybe that's why you're seeing the Page of Swords. So you need a new attitude about the way you're thinking, and you also need to keep your sword closer to your chest. You don't need to share all of this stuff with people. You don't need to be talking about this. You don't need external validation. You need inner sort of, we're looking at the, I got distracted because I saw the Six of Pentacles here, but you're being guided to have a new attitude that you keep to yourself. This isn't something that you necessarily need to be talking about. It's new. It's a page, right? It's new. It's still forming. And it feels like there's a lot of differences of opinion around you, to say the least. I mean, you're leveling up, though. I always see these fives as challenging moments of transformation. You know, like there's an opportunity for transformation here, and it's a challenge because of all of this conflict around you. Interesting. Let's see, what are the past influences for Cancer? Another 5. Oops, it's in reverse, 5 of Cups. So you're coming from a place of an emotional situation that was difficult to accept, difficult to move on from, difficult to accept. There may be regrets, there may be remorse, there may be continual living in the past. It's interesting because I said that at the beginning. It's either that you're thinking about the future or the past, and I think you're kind of doing both. And you've also got a lot of stuff going on in the present that's kind of like really bringing out this need for you to feel defensive almost. I would stop talking about this. I wouldn't talk about this with people right now. I feel like you've been let down in the past emotionally. And there seems to be some of that creeping back into the present. But the thing really going on in the past is over. Whatever happened in the past, it's being brought back to life by you thinking about it. You know what I mean, Cancer? It's only alive as you give it life. You're the only life giver here in your mind. So you get to choose what you give life to. And you don't need to give this life anymore. This is finished. And you don't have to paint the future with the same brush from the paint of the past. You can get a new brush. You can get a whole new set of painting stuff. You know? Yeah, this feels like time to let go and go, like to not seek out people's opinions about this. I feel like you may need to not talk about this too much. Sort of just working on the self with the self, if you will. Another 5. This is wild stuff. A 5 of Swords in the upcoming future. You have to accept this. You can't just keep... You can't just keep hoping this isn't going to happen. I feel like there's an ending here. There's a truth here that you need to accept. Maybe about this, you got 1, 2. You got the... I mean, they're even in the shape of a 5. You're going through some changes, Cancer. You are going through some major, major changes. Changes through challenge. Right? There's a change in the wind. But it's blowing you right through Conflictville. Like, it's tough. That's wild stuff. That's a lot to process. That's a lot to process. And I'm let's see what your inner guidance, their inner mindset is, inner dialogue. What's the inner dialogue? You're processing so much stuff. No wonder you got... Oh boy, that was too many. Let's do that again. No wonder you got 2 major arcanas in the beginning, because not only are you the Magician, but you're also sitting in a position right now where you're examining so many things. You're really closing out a chapter and starting a new one. But you're in the midst of examining this old one first. Oh, and there we go. Inner dialogue. We got 3 cards telling an interesting story. We got another, you guys, you got all of the 5s. Cancer, this is wild stuff. I can't say I have ever done a reading where all 4 5s have come out at once. I'm actually a little speechless right now. I need a second. I'm just so blown away that you got all 5 5s, all 4 5s. You are going through some massive, massive transformation. Massive. This is, I'm just, wow. You're transforming on every level. You're transforming on every level. All 4 5s have revealed themselves in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them are here. You are going through a massive transformation. Seeing the Tower card. Of course, we're seeing the Tower card. Cancer, you hang in there, okay? This is wild stuff. You're going to come out of this a brand new person, though. Your identity is going to be rooted in a new truth very soon. And there's the Sun card. It's in reverse, but I think it's only in reverse because of all of the chaos you're undergoing right now. You might not be feeling very optimistic, but let me give you some optimism. The Sun card in reverse is not a reversal of the power and the energy of the sun. The only thing that it does is it mutes it slightly because you're going through a really challenging time right now. There's so many things shifting and changing for you, Cancer. I am blown away. I am blown away. Leave some comments below and let me know what is going on if you want to. I mean, I'm just blown away. If this resonates, please leave an indication that it has. Your inner dialogue is really going through there's something here you lost. There's something that you feel you've lost, but this is shifting your whole path. Oh my goodness. Let's see what's the outer expression of Cancer right now. Wow. Oops. The outer expression is the 10 of Pentacles. So you're going through all of this, and the outer expression of yourself is the 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like it's interesting because we're seeing the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. It's almost like you have stepped into this like personal truth, and you're going through such a massive transformation, Cancer. And it's completely being guided by Spirit. And I'm just speechless. I'm actually speechless. You're incredibly rooted in this identity that is ending. And that's why this is like you appear externally like you've got it made. And yet on the inside, you're going through this massive transformation. And it's incredible. But this timeline is ending in this 10 of Pentacles. You're starting a new timeline. And it's almost like you're in review mode. You're looking at everything. You're addressing everything. You're reviewing everything. But you're going to be victorious. You will be victorious. And there's the Justice card again. It's in reverse, so that tells me that you will be victorious, and that there's this sort of doubting. It's almost like you're doubting that victory is coming, but it is coming. It's coming. You will be victorious. You're going to make it. We got the Sun card. We got the 6 of Wands. You're doubting it, though. That's part of these have landed in the hopes and fears. So that's your hopes and fears are all tied up with, am I gonna make it out of this? Okay. And yes, I think more than okay. I think more than okay. This is massive. What is the final guidance on this? You're going to need to recover. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Four of Swords. You could use a Four of Swords. You could use recovery from all of this. And that's the guidance, is that after this storm passes, you're going to need to recover and recharge and begin again. But after some time where you can put everything to rest. And the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands in reverse, which says to me that you're so close to laying down your burdens. You're so close to being done with this cycle where you've had so much. Oh man, like, talk about a dark night of the soul, Cancer. Talk about a dark night of the soul that started in the past. It's happening, conflict all around you, and it's eventually going to lead with you accepting a truth that doesn't take any of this pain away, but accepting this truth allows you to transform and move forward into recovery and victory. And it's just, you're really going through it. You're really going through it. Wow, I'm going to leave it at that. That was really intense. I can't believe that. Cancer, leave me some comments down below. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video if it has resonated with you and you'd like to see more. I hope to see you all again very soon for another reading. Sending you so much love and light.